Remember when Meghan Markle claimed that the royal family maintains close ties with the press and even hosts events for journalists? And how the British media laughed it off, calling her a liar? It's an interesting tale, one that intertwines royalty and journalism in a way that's almost too hard to believe. Meghan, a newcomer to the royal scene, made a daring assertion. She suggested that the royal family and the press are not just acquaintances, but are in fact close allies. The media, quick to protect its integrity, dismissed her claims outright. They labelled Meghan as paranoid, as someone stirring the pot for no reason. The mockery was harsh, the derision palpable. But here's the twist in our tale. Meghan was not making this up. She wasn't spreading unfounded rumours. She was merely stating a fact, a truth she had come to know. Turns out, Meghan was telling the truth all along. Just recently, Roya Nikkhah, a royal journalist, posted a message from King Charles himself. A warm welcome to journalists attending a reception for regional media at Buckingham Palace. Yes, the very same thing Meghan was mocked for saying. As it turns out, the ties between the British royals and the press are not only real, but they're openly acknowledged by the monarchy itself. In a message to journalists attending a reception at Buckingham Palace, King Charles extended a warm welcome, confirming what Meghan Markle had previously stated. But let's take a step back and look at this scenario. Here we have King Charles, the reigning monarch, personally addressing journalists at an event hosted by the palace. There's no denial, no deflection, just a candid admission of the relationship between the monarchy and the media. And it wasn't a clandestine whisper in a dark corner, but a public acknowledgement in a message posted for all to see. And who benefits from this cosy relationship? The press gets access, scoops and royal gossip. Meanwhile, the palace ensures favourable coverage. As we dive deeper into this intricate web, it's clear that this relationship is a two-way street, each party lending a hand to the other. On one side of this equation, we find the press. With their privileged access to the royal family, journalists get a front-row seat to the spectacle of royalty. They're privy to the comings and goings of the family, their triumphs and their tribulations. The allure of royal news is undeniable, and this access translates to sensational headlines, gripping stories, and ultimately increased readership and profits. On the flip side, the royal family reaps its share of benefits. Favourable coverage is a powerful tool. It shapes the narrative, painting the family in a positive light. It's a way to control the message, to gloss over controversies or missteps, and to present an image of unity and stability. It's a delicate dance full of charm and charisma that keeps the monarchy in the public's good graces. But what happens when someone refuses to dance to this tune? Enter Meghan and Harry. They dared to step out of line to reject this symbiotic relationship. Unwilling to play the game, they became outliers, outsiders, and the consequence? They were vilified, their every move dissected and criticised. In this game of thrones and headlines, the press and the palace are the winners. They thrive on this relationship, feeding off each other. But those who refuse to partake, who seek to break free from this cycle, face an uphill battle. Royals like Meghan and Harry, who refuse to play the game, get trashed in the media. It's a stark reminder that this isn't just a game, it's a power play. So, the next time someone says Meghan and Harry were wrong about the royal family's ties to the media, show them this. Imagine you're playing a game of chess. The board is set, the pieces are in place, and everyone knows the rules, or so you thought. Suddenly, your opponent begins moving their pieces in ways you never anticipated, breaking the rules you've always adhered to. But when you voice your concerns, you're met with laughter and disbelief. You're called paranoid, a liar. This is precisely what happened to Meghan and Harry. They dared to pull back the curtain on the royal family's cosy relationship with the press. And what did they get in return? Mockery, ridicule, and a barrage of negative press. Now, tell us what you think. We've laid out the facts, peeled back the layers of this intricate and compelling journey that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been on. We've seen the truth behind the curtain, and it's not always a pretty sight. The relationship between the press and the royal family is a dance as old as time, but the rules of the game are changing. The media's role is to inform, to educate, to hold power to account. But what happens when that power is intertwined with the very fabric of the press itself? We've seen the consequences of this cosy relationship, where access and gossip are traded for favourable coverage. It's a game that Meghan and Harry decided they didn't want to play, and they've paid the price for it in the public eye. But there's hope. By speaking out, by breaking the silence, Meghan and Harry have started a conversation about transparency, about honesty, about the role of the media and the monarchy in the 21st century. We've seen the king himself acknowledge the relationship, shining a light on an issue that had been swept under the royal rug for far too long. This isn't just about Meghan and Harry, it's about us. It's about the kind of society we want to live in, the kind of stories we want to read, the kind of world we want to leave for our children. It's about standing up and saying, enough is enough, the truth matters. So we want to hear from you. What do you make of all this? Do you think this is just another example of the press protecting the monarchy while attacking anyone who dares to tell the truth? Is it time for change? Your voice matters. Your opinion is valuable. This isn't just our platform, it's yours too. We're inviting you to be a part of this conversation. Share your thoughts, your insights, your experiences. Let's take this journey together, one step at a time. Let's question, let's learn, let's grow. And remember, this is just the beginning. There are more stories to uncover, more truths to reveal. If you want to stay in the loop, if you want to be a part of this movement for change, then we invite you to subscribe. Be a part of our community. Together, we can make a difference. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about the headlines, it's about the people behind them. It's about understanding, empathy and truth. So don't sit on the sidelines. Be a part of the conversation. Be a part of the change. Is this just another example of the press protecting the monarchy while attacking anyone who dares to tell the truth? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.